Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the vlog. This is the best morning ever because it's a Friday and we're still alive. Things are looking up. In this vloggy vlog, we're gonna talk about a couple of things. And one of them I just mentioned. Somebody commented that I say way too much in my videos, and that's going to be one of the topics. And another topic is going to be per somebody's comment. Unfortunately, I forgot your name. I meant to remember it, but basically the question was, what makes New York City riders different from riders all over the world, as well as what makes their setup different from setups of riders all over the world, or not even all over the world, because I haven't really been all over the world on my motorcycle, but in the United States, because I did go to California, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, back to it's hard to I guess it's hard to focus on your speech, because I mean, I'm new to this motorcycle vlogging. Oh, plus, you know, sometimes like I give it the beans, I give it a little RPM there, and right away you just forget what the hell you're talking about altogether. But yeah, the the comment was on the video that it was about driving home in a rainy, icy snow. So I could see how my concentration was not up to par there. But otherwise, you know, I try to make it a effort to not sound like a freaking, you know, Bobo bird when I'm talking, and try to have a coherent thought. But it's also easier to do when you're talking about a topic that you just know really well about. Anyway, going forward, I'm going to make a conscious effort to not say or like or any of that crap, any of those filler words, to improve the quality of these vloggy vlogs. So, as far as what makes New York City riders, motorcycles, and gear different from the rest of the country, it's hard to tell. But one thing I noticed for sure is that this country loves Harley Davidsons. Like, in the city, New York City, you see everything. You see, that guy was gonna go on a red light. In the city, you see every bike under the sun. You know, you see some. What are you fucking dumb? What was she doing? Walking on red light, on green light, and then freezing and not committing. Ugh. Like I said before, New York City riders commit. And these people are not committing, and they're gonna make me miss the goddamn light. So the rides are very different. Like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong, but there's not a lot of Ducatis throughout the country, and obviously one of the reasons is because they make like 1 million Harleys a year, literally, and like 25,000 Ducatis. So there's no way in hell Harleys and Ducatis would ever be on the same level, especially not in America, because, you know, it's American made, and it's, you know, it's an icon, and people love the Harleys, and you can't really blame them for that. You know, there's a certain appeal to them. But yeah, going across the country, all I saw was that, and a couple of like Japanese bikes. But as far as Ducatis, I saw like 4, and I'm not even kidding. And we went to you know, to a bunch of different cities. Obviously, once I got to San Francisco, there was a ton of Ducatis there. But otherwise, you know, there's a ton of other bikes there. But I feel like New York City riders just ride a little more aggressively, because, and you got to use the whole road. You got to like commit to things, because if you're gonna like diddle daddle in the middle of an intersection, yeah, you're just exposing yourself to being in the middle of that intersection for longer for no good reason. So you got to commit to things. You literally got to Like, you see an opportunity, you think about it, you calculate it, and you take it. You also use the whole road. Like, you don't just stay in the middle of the lane. Throughout the whole country, people are just like, don't see the space available to them. And I guess maybe they're like, there's a fine line between obeying the traffic laws and just not being an efficient and smart driver. And I've been driving a car for, let's see, 18 years. And driving a motorcycle for only one, but it implies. But I've been riding bicycles my whole life, you know, and all over the city. Even back in Moscow. I mean, look at that guy right there. He's swerving. So I think that what makes New York City riders different the most is just style of riding. As far as gear goes, I mean, you gotta be hip, you know, maybe hip, it's, you know, gotta be cool. Maybe it's, I'm sure people care about it all over, but in the city, motorcycle is like more than just transportation to a lot of people. It's like a statement. So a lot of people really like fashion it up, and I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about like getting rid of real gear to wear like some cool jeans and a nice jacket and have long hair with a beard showing with your open face helmet. You know, you could still be cool as fuck, like me, you know, and wear safe protective gear, except for the jeans part. I'm wearing jeans like a freaking dill pickle. But, you know, and so the gear, they see a lot less like full out protective gear and like leathers and all that shit. You don't see any of that. But then again, I mean, most people guess ride local. I'm not sure if this person is turning in or not, but I guess we're gonna pass them. Go ahead. Nodded to him, but he didn't see it. And yeah, as far as setups, I mean, anything goes. When I first wanted to ride in motorcycles in New York City, I wanted a supermoto because it's like a dirt bike with street tires. How genius is that? But then I remembered that Ducati Monster is the shit, the best, and it was been my dream my whole little life to get one. You know, next dream is a couple Ferraris. We'll see if I think those are going to be a little harder to achieve, but you know, we'll see. And the best part about all of this, I feel like I said very few times, and beyond that, it's 29 degrees or 30 degrees or something below freezing, and my fingers are cold and I'm cold, but I'm not complaining because I'm talking to you fine people. What up, man? That's my friend. They've been building that building over there for, it seems like a year now, 6 months, and he's out there every day. Damn, forget this street. I feel like over there is gonna be traffic galore. So we're gonna go this way. So yeah, it's a Friday, and about to get a nice little coffee. I mean, look, check this out. Like, I've been living in the city since 2001, and every day I pull up here, I stare at this site. So I don't blame the tourists who fucking freeze over here, or just like who stay here in the middle of the road taking a photo, like risking their life. You know, that's cool. But yeah, this city is the shit. I love riding here, and a lot of people would say, man, like, after you just go out west and ride out west, ride on those roads, and then you'll never want to ride in the city. And it's like, I rode those roads and they're the shit. They're the best roads ever. But this is what I'm working with. You know, I'm not at a point where I'm gonna move to a different place in the country to ride a motorcycle, but this is what I got to work with. We're walking from the bike. Look, my hands are freezing. I need to get better gloves. I don't think these gloves do the trick. These people all think I'm crazy walking around with a camera with the fucking thing on it, but it's fucking cold. So what are you gonna do? But the little flashing red light is probably unnerving some folks. But what are you gonna do? So yeah, this is Dumbo. This is it. Tomorrow is SantaCon. Didn't know that. I guess tomorrow people are gonna get dressed up like Santas and get drunk. How about that? Look at the snowboard shop. But yeah, like my visor is a little frozen and my hands are a little frozen. This is a cool little coffee shop. I go here sometimes, but today I'm going to the other spot. This place is too expensive. Yeah, we got Manhattan Bridge to the right over there, and then we got the other bridge, Brooklyn Bridge is from over there, right in front. And that's the new building that they just built, which was controversial because it's like changing the skyline of Brooklyn forever by the bridge, and womp womp. I like it. Alright, now I'm gonna take off this helmet and buy coffee. I will talk to you guys later.